Okay, what's up everybody? This is Jules of TLRtechnology.com, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough, run through the technical test of the new Battle Royale game Hyper Scape from Ubisoft. If you're not familiar with Ubisoft, which most people should be, they created the Rainbow Six franchise, or Rainbow Six Siege as we know it, which is a great game on its own. Start from the hub world. You can choose from a few different champions, unlike Apex Legends, more like Fortnite. Changing the character does nothing. The champions are common. I'm sure they'll be rare champions, rare skins. Now it gives you that carrot to chase. This is a Twitch pod. Let's there we go. So like Fortnite, when you start the game, you have one basic pod. Of course, you can spend actual real world cash, or you can earn things unlocked. This is the part from Twitch. This is the last part. That's the last part that I unlocked. It's pretty cool. Got some pretty neat graphics going on to it. But basically, yeah. So this is the hub world. When you first start the game, this is what you see. These two aren't unlocked yet. I'm not sure what mode they are. They're coming soon. Again, this is a technical test. Not everybody's able to play it. It's not quite an open beta. But I think the game comes out very soon. Using updates for the main hub areas, you can press F to quick travel to, which I will in a second. F is the battle pass. Of course, only 10 levels because this is again like the technical test. It's just kind of showing you what works, how far you've come to unlocking it. There's challenges, daily challenges. Use bombers at the throne of halls. So basically, jump pads at the throne hall area. I can show you eliminate 2 enemies. Already done today. And use any hack 7 times in a single match. Hack is basically what they call a skill. But I will show y'all that in a second. So let me get out of this and we can go into the game. So bear with me 1 second. Okay, so this is kind of like the menu for the game right now. You have squad mode, which is basically, I guess, like your typical Fortnite, Apex Legends type thing where you drop in as a squad of 3. Dark Haze is the mode they just released, and there's another mode coming soon. Dark Haze came out today. For preview, we're gonna jump into squads. Some of the things I do and don't like about the game, you're gonna see one of the things I don't like, which is kind of the starting area. Unlike Fortnite, that gives you a pretty big area, or gives you a pretty big area of weapons. Or if you look at something like PUBG, has a small area, but it also gives you weapons. This kind of just launched you in this little circle area right here, and all you have is the melee weapon, so there's no practicing with any kind of weapons, picking up anything, kind of wasting time. All you can kind of do is run around and jump. I kind of hope they do make a bigger area or make this area more entertaining, because the wait, as you will see, is kind of long. I mean, keep in mind this is a technical test, but there's probably still more than enough players to populate the games that are going on. Okay, so down here before, like you see Throne Hall, we'll go in here and using the little jump pads is what it said. That unlocks some of my daily challenges, so maybe I'll jump over there and see what happens. We'll probably get killed, but whatever. But you have these core areas that are in gold. You have some areas that are in blue. But this is basically area you drop into. So we can't get a higher elevation, a higher look at it, higher area. I'm not sure I can get the top of this or not. I think I can. Anyway, so this is what the city looks like, and this is where you'll be dropping. As I said before, this is one of the sucky parts of there. It's pretty dull, and we are still waiting. So the wait can be kind of long, but while we are waiting, I'll run through some basics of the game. This is squad of 3. You drop in similar to Fortnite, only you don't drop out of a bus. The actual initial launch is more like Apex Legends, where you kind of all jump out at one time. But after the initial drop, at this point, it's kind of like Fortnite, because you're on your own. So you don't. There's not one person that's the jump master that controls the squad. It is pretty much free for all at this point. So I pinged this area to go to this area. My partner is blue, as you can see on the side, said he's on it. He can click it, let me know he's down with it. The green team member, I have no idea where it's going. but I do need to hit these pads, so that's where I'm trying to go. There's an enemy right there, and I can hang him for my team. Let my team know there is an enemy there. And there is 7 boost pads apparently. I'm just running around. Like I said, I'm probably going to die. Don't have a weapon, but
Shots fired.
we'll pick up something in a second. Okay, one of my teammates, as you can see, you can kind of see the loadout that your teammate has. So if you're really paying attention, looking at the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see teammate right here in green has a weapon, and he has, I think that is invisibility. And yeah, so basically you can see your team's loadout. So I guess that is kind of cool. Traversal is not quite as good as I would say something like Apex Legends is, because the teammate who made that made Titanfall 2, which is like the best traversal like a game I've ever seen.
Sectors are about to collapse.
All right, let me move around. Okay, as you can see, the whole map is nothing but urban landscape. This isn't Apex Legends. There's not gonna be a variety of terrain. It can get kind of repetitious after a while. I mean, the game is still fun. I wouldn't not play the game based on that, but it is kind of more or less the same thing continuously. As far as the scenery goes, there's a couple areas you can get to, and yeah, should talk y'all through that, but we don't discuss that. Oh hell, we all dead. I figured we would die though, going to it. I'll try to launch another one again. Sorry y'all, I have a toothache, it's killing me right now, but I want to go ahead and get this video out. And we did nothing as a team. I did use 4 bumpers at the throne, so I need to use 3 more, and then I can unlock that daily challenge to get some additional stuff to move to the next level or next tier, as they call, like in the battle pass thing. There's a few things I guess I need to talk about that I can explain to y'all while I'm waiting to go into the next match. The first thing is the weapons. It's not like Call of Duty or Apex Legends where you pick up a sniper rifle and you don't have the optics and you run around like looking for optics for an hour. The sniper rifle I picked up already has them equipped. The pistols or whatever you see is what you kind of get. All the weapons are like loaded out and kitted out. The only way they're gonna be kitted out, but what you can do, unlike those other games, is you can't upgrade the weapon. So when you upgrade weapons is you pick up copies or duplicates of the weapon that you have, and once you get to it, you'll see it says fuse. And once you fuse it, it'll tell you, or go to it, it'll tell you what it does. And the fusion's pretty much set in stone, so it's not gonna vary. So you pick up, say like the Ripper Assault Rifle SMG, the first time you fuse it is going to increase the magazine. The Sniper Rifle, the first time you fuse it is going to increase the damage. I believe the grenade launcher, the first time you fuse it, is going to always increase the capacity of the magazine, and so forth. So I believe the sniper rifle, I think every level of it is just more damage. There may be 1 or 2 guns that mix where the first 2 or 3 levels of upgrade are going to be capacity, and maybe like the last 2 are going to be damage. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think there are. So we'll try to do that. So let's try to get away from people. Another thing I noticed in this game, you drop it in pods. The pods have jets, and you can kind of hold forward, and you can get across the whole map. I didn't really come to a place where I found I couldn't get to. Now, if you go down, you lose height.
Yeah.
And you will eventually fall and maybe not make your destination. But pressing forward like this pretty much allows me to go fully across the map. And as I look, I can see that my teammates.
I'm coming.
I've dropped way over there, but you know, again, I'm trying to explain this game to our readers. So, throughout the world, every now and then you'll find supply crates. They're not, I mean, they are abundant. They aren't super hard to find, but you just find weapons kind of thrown around. All the windows are places you can access, you can get to by these windows. They all kind of light up this yellowish tone. And this is going to be what they call the hacks or skills. Again, it's not character based, it's based on what you choose to pick up. This is great because it'll show you fuse. So I already have one copy of the Protocol 5 sniper rifle, so I pick up a second copy. It is fused. If you look at the box at the right hand corner at the bottom by the gun, you'll see there's 4 green teal colored boxes, and the bottom one's filled. Well, that's because it's been upgraded, or the Komodo next to it isn't. So we'll walk around and see the various skills. This is teleport. I'm not a huge fan of teleport. To me, I think it needs to teleport you farther. If I had one complaint about the skill set, besides I think the ball one is kind of pointless, I guess I'll show it to you guys, but the teleport skill really needs to teleport you much farther. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up heal. To pick up a skill, you press F on the skill, and if you have 2 equipped, you click the mouse button and swap it with, and you can swap it. Also, you'll realize that the world next to me is starting to get pixelated and moving triangles. This is their version of the circle. There is no circle, there's no poisonous gas. What happens is, if you stay in there long enough, it becomes like a no man's land where everything is just like flat gray. You will take some damage. It's typically not enough to kill you, but you will definitely be seen. You will stick out like a sore thumb. There my teammate goes because both of them died. And in this game, you become echoes. They just quit out because, yeah, I guess if I wasn't gonna heal them or something, I don't know.
Careful.
Oh, I hit the grenade launcher. Okay, so basically you saw the skills work. So basically skills are the same thing as weapons. You pick up multiple copies up to like 5. So the first one is the base skill. You pick up 4 more additional copies to max the skill out or the weapon out. Once you do that, it's maxed out. If you drop it, your teammate, anybody can pick it up. It'll be whatever level you drop it at. Kind of one of those risk reward things. You find a better weapon that you want and you drop it, you will lose all the levels. Like the levels don't carry over to the next gun that you have. As far as all that goes, that basically explains the skills and the weapons. The weapons in the game so far is a shotgun. Works good in close quarter combat, does reasonable damage inside like a relatively close range. At anything other like medium range is pretty useless. It will hit and it will hit pretty easily, but the damage is like 5, which isn't enough to really do anything, if I'm honest. The gunplay is pretty good. I haven't had any really weird issues with the gunplay. I hadn't really seen any weird glitches in the game. Like I said, this game is pretty much fully baked and ready to go. I expect that it's supposed to be summer 2020, so I expect the next month or so, for sure, the game should be released. Or may do an open beta. They might not. They may just go ahead and kind of do it as it is. I mean, kind of like based off a technical test that we're doing now. I guess you can kind of call it a closed beta. But anyway, another cool thing is there's so much more city around it. I don't know, over time they're expanded. It's all gonna be on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So I'm wondering on PC, will they do something where it has this huge, massive world with like hundreds of people in it? Seems a bit crazy, but if you got enough people and enough space, it could go by relatively quick, especially if you start decreasing the size of the map relatively quick. You know, I'm sorry, I got a toothache and it's like bugging me right now. What else can I tell you guys? The ping system works similar to Fortnite or Apex Legends. You have a button you can ping enemy locations. You can ping where you want to go, like my teammate ping this part of the map. I can ping the same thing, and as you look at the left side screen, it says on it. That lets them know that, yeah, I'm cool with going to they pinged. So let's kind of get it. I think I've covered most of the basics. You can double jump. Again, that's everybody's character is the same. There is no like extra stuff going on with it. There's like no character that does a certain thing. So for better or worse, that kind of is what it is. But it puts everyone in a level playing field, and it's not restricted to certain skills, restricted to certain characters. So right now I'm just kind of picking up what I find because I have nothing, and then I can kind of choose. This is the noobest gun in the game. It is kind of like the noob tube of the game. Basically, it doesn't require too much effort to kill people. It has no spin up. It shoots instantly, and it has a ton of bullets. And if you upgrade it, I believe it increases the capacity of it. So basically, you just aim down the sight's hole and just pray and spray in the general location, and you typically should have no problem killing people. Not a big fan of it, and I guess I don't know. Every game has a new weapon, so I guess that's the new weapon for this one. This skill I don't understand. I am in a big bouncing ball. Apparently it's to escape from danger. It draws a lot of attention to yourself. That probably shouldn't be doing. But yeah, I guess it makes reversal quick if you know how to use it and know what you're doing. Not a favorite skill of mine. I also have the slam skill equipped, which is similar to the slam of the Titan on Destiny 2. I can show you what that looks like. Slams the area and it can damage people around. I'm gonna keep this relatively short. Like I said, my tooth is killing me, but I did want to show you guys kind of what's going on, what's what, and how to fuse weapons, magazine size, like I told you. And again, the swap skills, you press F to hold it, and it'll ask you what side you want to put it on. So I'm getting rid of the ball, and I am taking the heal instead. And again, the heal is a big heal for the group. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below the video. I'm going to post on our TLR page on YouTube. I will also link to it in my first look. It's up on tlrtechnology.com. So you're into gaming or anything tech, really. We do keyboards, mouse, whatever, tech. It was cool. We typically cover it. We're real big in, like I said, mechanical keyboards, mice, audio file stuff, headphones, headphone amps, all that good stuff. So yeah, this has been the first look of the newest game, the newest battle royale on the scene, Hyper Scape, sorry. Hyper Scape. Oh, the revival part before I forget. Super important. Like I said before, you die, you turn to what they call an echo. See, my teammate's an echo. He's not alive. He can pick up weapons. He can ping enemies. He can use jump pads, but he cannot pick up weapons. He cannot pick up weapons. He cannot break windows. All he can do is walk through open areas, and he can ping enemies. He can ping different items. I was getting shot. I knew I was though. I don't want to show you how to revive. So basically, like I'm dead now, I can ping his. I can follow him as an echo. I can ping his location so my teammates know where he is in case he tries to run off. And when they do kill him, if they do kill him, I think we're gonna lose actually because there's one teammate left. There's like 3 of them. But anyway, I could get on this part right here and stand there, and they can revive me back. So you're not totally dead until the last teammate of yours dies. I guess it is kind of cool. It is a way to kind of keep you in the game and keep you usable, and you can communicate with your team while you are dead in the echo form. So it's not really broken. It seems like it will be potentially broken, but it does kind of add to the, I guess, the quick pace, a fast pace action that the game does. Anyway, thanks again for checking out the video, and any comments, drop in the comment section below. And until then, y'all stay safe out there.